It's your boy Tanveer Side, the Bengal Dragon. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification buttons. And all your support in that free way really helps me remain motivated and continue making these type of videos on this channel on YouTube. Being one of the very few people, if not the only person, to actually cover Bangladesh cricket in English on YouTube. First off, I'm sorry about the delay because a lot of things have picked up for me right now, and for me, my work, my research, it holds priority over covering Bangladesh cricket. As much as I'm passionate about the Bangladeshi cricket team, my research and my work is more important, understandably so. So once those are out of the way, if I have time in the day, I do my best to cover what is needed for Bangladesh cricket. So this one is going to cover Bangladesh versus Oman and Bangladesh versus PNG. Bangladesh versus Oman, it was closer than I'd like. Yes, Oman has made some improvements, but so have Bangladesh. And after the match against Scotland, you could sort of tell that Bangladesh were not that right in the head. And especially given that they got scolded by their BCB president. I don't know what happened in that discussion, but you sort of saw that, they were not that happy. They were not that energetic. They almost felt insulted. So that is unfortunate, but Bangladesh ended up beating Oman. The necessary result that needed to happen happened, because this is one of the costs of being a professional cricketer and also a celebrity in South Asia. In South Asia, unfortunately, and this is one of the reasons why overall South Asia is as backwards as it is, India included, because just compare the other economies to India. I'm not talking about the bottom languishing economies. I'm talking about the over $2 trillion economies. Compare them to India and then you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so for some reason, South Asian people are very quick to anger because we like to hold on to the emotional side of things. And this also has to do with psychology and whatnot. You tend to think with the subconscious and the unconscious and tend to rely on those part of the mind's outcomes much more than the conscious and the critical thinking part of our mind. Anyways, so, and yes, it is a bad thing and it needs to be corrected. It definitely needs correction because you have all that energy. It needs to be focused in the right direction, not just trying to bring everyone down. For one or two instances they start playing bad, but when they start playing good, everyone every one of them either changes their tune or hides in a hole somewhere, with a keyboard and a Wi-Fi connection, just waiting for the next time they can come out and lambaste celebrities and performers, the likes of which most of the critics will never be. Okay, yes, I've seen that Mahmudullah interview. Okay, and yes, it saddened me as well because I expected better from the Bangladeshi population. Maybe that was my mistake, but I would like to be wrong in this one. That maybe Bangladeshis are not that petty-minded. I would like to be wrong in this one. Anyways, getting to this match, the star performer obviously was Shakib Al Hasan. Mohammad Naeem batted with a point to prove. Yes, he was dropped a few times. Liton Kumar Das once again did not perform that well. Even in the match against PNG, did not perform that well. Expected better from Liton Kumar Das. And which begs the question, maybe the wrong person got dropped. That yes, this left-right combination, it works with some of the lesser established teams. It doesn't work with teams like India, Pakistan, Australia, New Zealand, because they have grown up and developed skills from the get-go on how to deal with left-right combination, because this is already in their cricketing culture. So maybe Liton Kumar should have been dropped instead of Shambu Sarkar, because that also gives you the sixth bowling option. Because Afif Hussain is a spinner, and you don't know what type of sixth bowler you might need. You might need a pacer, or you might need a spinner. Afif Hussain is a spinner. Mahmudullah is not going to bowl, and Shambu Sarkar, at least, gentle to maybe medium fast pace, a pace bowling, but at least can swing the ball. So I think the wrong person got dropped, but that's just my opinion. And we saw that they tried to experiment with Sheikh Mahdi based on some heavy hitting he did in the Scotland match. I mean, if that was the case, maybe next match try with Nurul Hassan at number 3 and Shakib Al Hasan at number 4. Because Shakib has shown that he can bat at number 3 and number 4 as long as he comes in early. Just give him a little bit of time. So based on that, maybe be a bit more flexible with the order. Let's say if you lose a very early wicket, bring in a Nurul Hassan. But if you lose the wicket, let's say close to the 4th over, third, or in the 3rd or 4th or 5th over, then number 3 should be Shakib Al Hasan. So have it be flexible, or you could even do it vice versa. So have it somewhat flexible that way. We saw one match where Mushfiqur Rahim was number 8, and that was the experiment going a bit too far. But then Mushfiqur Rahim himself, listen, you can talk about the sacrifices you make and the painkillers you have to take and the injuries with which you have to play and your commitment all you want. In the end, what matters is the outcome. Because nobody's playing this game who is not committed. Nobody's playing this game who doesn't want to play this game. Okay? Because playing this game at this level comes with a lot of sacrifice and a lot of hard work. So we know that not almost, each and every person playing this game at this level is dedicated, committed, and has put in the hard work. But in the end, what matters is the outcome. People are angry because they're not getting the outcome. And to all of those who say that Bangladeshi players are not committed, buddy, I don't think you have done much with your life. Okay? Show at least half of that commitment in your life, maybe you'll get somewhere. I never question their commitment. But I'm a practical person, and I know that what people are looking at is the outcomes. What the international cricketing world is looking at is the outcomes. What will eventually make our cricket even more profitable are the outcomes. So, Mushfiqur Rahim is going through a bad patch. Hopefully, he can turn that around in the Sharjah, Abu Dhabi, and Dubai phase of the tournament. And Mahmudullah, he has shown, and honestly, right now, if Shakib Al Hasan is going to be number 3, Mahmudullah should be number 4. Okay? Because at the present moment, your two best batsmen are Shakib Al Hasan and Mahmudullah. Not overall, at the present moment, because the tournament is being played at the present moment. At the present moment, if it were me, if Shakib Al Hasan is number 3, Mahmudullah at number 4, Mushfiqur Rahim at number 5, Afif Hussain at number 6, Nurul Hassan at number 7, Muhammad Saifuddin at number 8. And then you have your Sheikh Mahdi and whatnot. So, at least Bangladesh got to show a bit more of their caliber in the match against Papua New Guinea. Okay, so Bangladesh, yeah, you had some performances, and see, You can't fight big teams all the time. Sometimes you will fight smaller teams, okay? Sometimes you will have those type of matchups. And in those matches, some of your star performers need to show why they are star performers. And that is exactly why he is the champion of modern day cricket right now when it comes to all rounders. People like Ravindra Jadeja especially, they are so far behind someone like Shakib Al Hasan. They are so far behind that many people have said that comparing Ravindra Jadeja to Shakib Al Hasan would be an injustice to Ravindra Jadeja because Shakib Al Hasan is too high of a standard for poor Ravindra Jadeja. Okay. Then you have other all-rounders in the game as well, like Muhammad Nabi. Muhammad Nabi was almost pretty much done with cricket. Okay, you have believe some people from the West Indies, I believe, but a lot of them are also starting to get done with cricket. Maybe Walinda Hasaranga, Hayden Walsh Jr. Starting to come up. Ben Stokes, I'm still not convinced about him because, especially in the limited over format, I have to see more of those type of all-round performances. Then you have Walindu Hasaranga, also a bit of an all-rounder. From Pakistan, yeah, you have some people. I can't exactly put a finger on who. Maybe Imad Wasim, because he can bowl and bat. But yeah, when it comes to modern day cricket and all rounders, there is Shakib Al Hasan, and then there's everyone else. And against PNG, where there was a bit more of a platform to show why you were rated the best in the world, Shakib Al Hasan has shown that why he is rated pretty much the best in the world. And yeah, there are some cricket info articles that did some mathematical gymnastics. One time they put Gary Sovers below Shakib Al Hasan, and I made a video, I believe, or one of my previous videos, I said that listen, let's not go insane. Let's not put Gary Sovers under Shakib Al Hasan because Gary Sovers, for one, he was a test specialist, and in tests, not Shakib Al Hasan, no one comes close to Gary, Sir Garfield Sobers. But I also maintain that in terms of pure left arm spinning all rounders, there has not been an all rounder as good as Shakib Al Hasan in the entirety of cricketing history. Not one. Sir Garfield Sobers is not a pure left arm spinning all rounder. He is a left arm spinning and left arm pace all rounder. So that does not put them in the same category. But it is nice to see, getting back to this, it was nice to see that finally Bangladesh actually learned to get back into winning ways. And hopefully this momentum, the fact that they scored close to some 190 or something, like 181 or something like that. And they, bundle out Papua New Guinea for under 100. And at one point they were like 30 for 7 or something, or even lesser than that. Yes, some problems still remain. One is that Bangladesh need to learn how to deliver the finishing blow. And this will come with time. This is not something that comes overnight because Bangladesh, the cricketing culture, they have not spent decades dominating world cricket. In fact, they have spent a very long amount of time being dominated by world cricket. Okay, so this will take some time to develop. But still, the process can be started. It still is a procedure and the process can be started as soon as possible. So that and Taskin Ahmed, yeah buddy, you're bowling 144, 145, 146. Can you please bowl Yorkers consistently at that pace? because that would be very helpful if you get both Yorkers at that pace. And also change of pace, but also Yorkers. More specifically, Yorkers. Shakib Al Hasan once again 4 for 9 and scored close to a half century. Once again, man of the match, back to back. Congratulations to him. Mahmudullah with a 50. Congratulations to him as well. And it seems even our fielding is starting to improve as well. And not to say that we don't have lapses, but still, steps are being taken in the right direction. Bangladesh are gaining momentum and heading towards the Super 12s. So that's pretty much it for this video. Obinandan Bangladeshke, all the best to Bangladesh for the Super 12 phase of this tournament. I believe we're going to face Australia, England, and the likes. And to all the Facebook, Twitter, and social media keyboard warriors, buddy, take it easy. Do you want to support Bangladesh or not? Do you want to support Bangladesh or just get some social media interaction like, yay, so many people hit the thumbs up button for Facebook, a company that is once again in trouble? Buddy, get a life, man. Not a social media life. Get a real life. Okay? And let's keep it all under control. Okay? Because in the end, cricketers have families too. Okay? They're human beings as well. And they also hurt as well. They have emotions as well. And if they feel abandoned, and this is something a lot of the social media trolls don't know what it is. Okay? I know what it is. If they feel forsaken and abandoned, that is perhaps one of the worst feelings that you can have. And it takes a iron, stone, diamond nerved human being to go through that. So all my support with Bangladesh. Keep doing what you're doing, and all the best for the Super 12 phase. And I will do my best to cover all the matches involving Bangladesh. This is your boy Tanveer Said, the Bengal Dragon, signing out. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification buttons.